What's up guys, Scotty87 here, back with Glitch Hunter, and today we're back with Atomfall. Now I'm going to continue on with this for a little bit. You will see some Doom content once Adam finishes Doom 1, 2 and 3 and 69. So until then, you will not be getting any Dark Ages when it comes out, because it's out this week coming. So once Adam's caught up with what he has to do in Doom, I will then cover the 2016 and Eternal. But without further ado, we will continue with Atomfall and deal with it from there, pretty much. I'll just need to dump this down a little bit. No. What's that? There. There we are. Now, what was I doing? Investigation. That's right. A fucking shit ton. Right, so it was Atomic Hunt. So let's see. Look for all the batteries. I think that's what I was mainly wanting to go for. Explore the dam and Castlefield Woods for an atomic battery. Track that lead. Map. Right, so I need to go over here. I need to find my way out of here first. This way, I would assume. And then that way. I've still not opened that door yet. Cool. Let's go this way. Go through here.
Let's just calm down, eh? No need for violence.
Don't do anything stupid, you...
Drop the on ready right. Careful. Hell's teeth.
Deal with that, assholes. Shit.
I know exactly how many steps it takes to get from the lake edge to the top of the village. I'm going mad. I know it.
Sorry, pal. I wish I didn't have to do that, but you were on my road, so goodbye. Thought you would have shot me anyway. Right, now, out of here, going that away. I'll go this way first, get...
The site of the recent patrol robot malfunction is
Oh,
off limits to
hold on.
citizens.
Matt. It's what me go back in. What?
Where's the CO? Just let me show him what I can do. We're getting nothing done here.
Right, okay. So wants me to go back into that. How? Why? Screw it. I don't get why it's wanting me to go back in here, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Right. Piss off, rats. Fuck these.
What was that noise? You won't get away with this.
You should have been that, pal. Oh. I'm actually nearly dead. Hold on a fucking minute. There we go. No longer nearly dying. Sorted. Here. Then we're getting somewhere. So there's one ball on there. Cool. Good to know.
Is someone there?
I think they
Oi, show yourself. You will be more use dead.
bloody right.
This.
This is the transaction. Oberon must die. If Oberon is dead, then the way out will open. You will awaken as if from a nightmare. This sequence is assured. If Oberon is dead, then the way out will open. Others have and will offer you escape. To follow their advice is at best optimistic, at worst foolish. Be careful. Trust only me.
Aye, no baller, fucking Jigsaw wannabe. I need to get up there, so how the fuck do I get up there? Nope. Nope. Ah.
Do not. You are troubling me. This is your final warning. Help me!
Okay. Control room. I think that's the one I wanted. Okay. Getting somewhere. Investigation. Oh, battery. berries. Right, so it's saying it's dangerous. Dangerous area. So I'll go back to the interchange. Right, I'll find all doors. So that's the map. So there's one here which I've not seen. I'll go there. It's fine.
Let's just calm down, eh? No need for violence.
Naked. Oh, that's right, I can't go in there. Not yet, at least.
biological sample 1 was aborted with no positive matches. Partial results have been stored in Pastor Hillwood's memory bank.
I don't think there's any point in trying to shoot that, to be honest. I don't think he's going to die. I will try this though. No. No, if that's not doing it, then I honestly don't see it happening. I'll try crafting. Oh, I can't craft that. Oh, that's fun. What I'll do, I'll just run this way. Oh, for crying out fucking loud, man.
Reminder to robotics personnel. All fire drills are temporarily suspended while flamethrower tests are conducted. If you hear the alarm, act immediately.
No chance. You're right under that fucking thing. I need to shut that thing down first. Right now, let's enter into robotics. I do have something in here, which is interchange miscellaneous. Explore the construction site at the back of robotics for the site office key. Back of robotics, which is in here apparently. Huh. Okay. Tell you what, let's do that. Fuck it. Let's go. Oh shit. I shut them down. Fuck! Okay. Really need to start fucking doing one thing at a time here. Hearing voices. That's Casterfield Woods. That can fuck off. Oberon. Piss off. I'll change Skellimore entrance. Rumoured entrance location has been marked on the map. Track that, I suppose. So, basically, I need to get out of here. And what I really need to do is find my way to Skellimore. That bastard's gotta be here again, isn't he? No? Decent. Right.
Keep your nose clean.
Skellimore is that way. Right.
Caught early, the contagion can be painlessly excised. Be vigilant. Be safe.
Doing it for us.
A stranger.
Nothing worth this.
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible
Right.
for your safety. If you approach any
So I'm gonna go back
military
there.
areas,
Protocol camp in Skellimore.
you will be presumed to have hostile intent, and you will be fired upon. Remember, a warning shot is a wasted bullet. You have been warned.
Don't be causing trouble, all right?
Oh, shut up. Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. Now, has it changed? Yes. Cool. Now that's just great. It's fucking in there.
Strange how sterile farmland smells when there are no animals.
Steady now. No sudden moves. What's happening? Are they gone?
Whatever.
This is a defense announcement. While we are here to defend the citizenry
I need to get in good with the protocol. There's no chance I'm getting through there. No chance in hell.
Continue to do well. This is imperative.
Right. How do I get in good with the protocol? Deal with stuff in Wyndham. I think that might be the only thing I can do.
citizens of Wyndham, if you or any of your friends or family show signs of corruption, report it immediately. Report early.
Why here, of all places? If they'd resolved to do something so awful, why in the church?
Some bugger, pardon my French, wanted to make a scene, sir.
And doom us all in the process. If the captain and his minions find out. Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please leave. Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please. So it seems. To visit this sort of thing upon the church is pure wickedness. Please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the village. It's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here. All I can concern myself with right now is keeping this quiet. I must decide what to do about this before any soldier wanders in. I would suggest you let all this lie too. The matter is best left to the village to handle. Because if anyone so much as puts a foot out of line here, that captain claps someone in chains. So if he caught wind of a thing like this, I fear for myself and for my congregation. Besides, this is a village matter. We shall attend to it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to work out. You did? I see. Well, yes, it's true. She ran errands for me from time to time. I asked her to keep an eye on certain people. She has had quite a talent for it. But I had no reason to kill her. You must believe me. I have a certain arrangement of sorts with some of the villagers. In a world as terrible as this, with evil in the soil and a military boot on their necks, who can blame those who turn to the church for protection? I offer what I can, in return for a small donation to the church. But it is necessary for me to keep some eyes on them as well. In case they waver, there is a lot of temptation within the zone, and temptation too easily leads to corruption. I suppose so. If she had discovered something, perhaps she was following someone on the day she was killed. Her notes might enlighten you on that front. Farewell. I trust you will do what is right. I trust you will do what is right.
What do you want? I had naught to do with Maisie's death, I swear, in God's name. And neither did the vicar. He's a good man. If this gets back to the soldiers, they'll cart him and me both off to jail. We had naught to do with it. I always liked Maisie. She probably got on the wrong side of someone on account of her. But you should leave. This is village business, and none of yours. Confess? All right. Look, she were good at following people, was our Maisie. Nosing around in their business. I don't know, mayhap she found something and got silenced for it. I saw her the other night, skulking around near an old cellar not far from here. I can mark it for you, but I know naught else. And I don't want to talk about this no longer.
You'll do the right thing, I'm sure. What in heaven's name shall we do with you, Maisie? I trust you will do what is right.
Da, 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 da.
Not sure I one more civvy gives me cheek and I'll pop the back.
You have met Miss Tanner. You should trust no one. You should trust me.
Yeah, because I'm going to trust a creepy voice on a phone that's never even showed himself to me yet. They ball up, pal.
Citizens of Wyndham, you are reminded that any building marked as sterilized is off limits prior to demolition. Trespass is a serious offense.
Don't be causing trouble, all right?
This is a defense announcement. The substation is now off limits to all citizens and enlisted men. Speak to a protocol officer if you require access for a legitimate reason.
Show this evidence to the vicar or Captain Sims or confront Morris Wick directly.
Beer at the pub tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are in essence...
Not sure about it.
Don't make us hurt you.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
One day, I'll leave here, get from the war. Somehow. Don't know how yet, but one day.
Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help and protect you. Trust us.
The shopkeeper. Good heavens above. I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. Then I must ask something of you. You're embroiled in this now, as much as we are. To find absolution, well, you must find some way to deal with Morris. An ally to those heathens in the woods is a danger to the village. Not that I'm suggesting you. Well, I'll leave it to your judgment. Thank you. It is a terrible thing to ask, I know. Now that Maisie is dead, there is no one else I can trust to be able to carry out such a task. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask. I am here if you wish to talk, to unburden your soul. And if you'll forgive me for saying so, you seem troubled. Might I ask why? I don't suppose, well, have you perhaps been hearing voices? It is a sign of vile corruption. It cannot be tolerated. It must be confronted. I saw it in the baker's husband. The baker, Iris, told me he was hearing voices and had fallen terribly ill. I haven't seen her husband for a number of weeks now. So I trust she came to her senses and took the necessary action. But it pains me to imagine what evil is creeping inside our little village. None of us, not even the protocol officers, know the truth of that. Only that it started with that wretched science city they built across the mere. They did something. Heaven knows what. And now it is laced with evil. You can smell it in the air. I do what I can. What I must. The people here need a guiding hand, not an oppressive one. The military presence, this protocol nonsense of theirs, has done that to us, and with no sign of respite. Pressure like that breeds corruption. I must obey the Lord's will and fight against such things. You, on the other hand, seem of a curious nature. I can offer you something, but you must be cautious about prying too deeply. Well, I was on cordial terms with one or two of the scientists stationed up here. The important ones lodged at a manor house out in Casterfell Woods. I doubt any are still alive, but they may have left notes or papers that could prove useful to you. But you didn't hear that from me. All right. Farewell, and God bless you.
Citizens of Wyndham, volunteers are required for work details on Scaffoldmore. Work out to help out.
A new customer. How'd you do? Welcome to Wyndham Village. Pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with? How did... Well, been poking around in what's not your concern, eh? I don't have to explain myself to you. It's none of your bloody business. You're just as bad as the rest of them around here. Can't you see what's going on here? The protocol soldiers, the church, all carrying on like they know all the answers, when the truth is they know nought. Everyone says the folk in the woods are cracked, but they look like the only sane ones around here to me. They're trying to make peace with the world, not ruin it. Them scientists, the disaster, that weren't natural, they knows. Upset the balance of things. Nature's proper furious with us. We should make amends, shouldn't we? It's only right. But them soldiers would have me locked up for thinking that. Dangerous pagan sentiments, that arse of a captain calls it. Is there any less death or misery under the protocol? How are the druids any more dangerous than that lot, eh? I want what's best for the village. We should be looking back to what's always been here. The army here tried to stamp it out, but their captain's a bloody southerner. What does he know about the north? Well, but maybe you're a tattletale for the vicar too, eh? Prying for secrets so he can hold 'em over me. Well, I won't stand for people who stick their beaks in where they're not wanted. Shh! Shut your bloody trap before you bring every nosy bastard in here. All right, look, just hear me out, eh? She were a rotten one, that un. Tattling folk out to the vicar so he can load it over us. She never had out on me, not till last night when she found that letter. Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor, like I ever had any loyalty to the protocol lot. I'm no killer, not born to it, but she were poison, that un, and so is Vicar. Summat had to be done. Before it all went to hell in a cocked hat, I'd agree with you. But just look at the state of things here. If me sympathies like, if those were common knowledge with folk, it'd be the end for me, end for sure. And then where would the village be, eh? I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a purpose in life, that's all. Something better. But that Maisie, she were going to shout it from rooftops if I didn't pay to keep her and that vicar quiet. She had to go. And I had to do it somewhere Vicar couldn't just sweep it under the rug. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like he might have blood on his hands. Please, I know what I'm asking, but let it go, will you? Give us that letter back and we can both forget all about it. I'll make it worth your while, I promise. What? And leave the village without a shop? I don't just run this place, you know. I find the supplies it depends on. Wyndham will starve. You can't make me leave. You're a heartless one, aren't you? You don't leave me any choice. All right. I'll go the first minute I can leave without making those protocol gowlighters suspicious.
News travels fast here. I'm told Morris will no longer cause us any problems in the village. Thank you. Look, I would like you to have something. It's a rarity and I'm loath to part with it, but your help has been invaluable. This will open the box upstairs. You'll find your reward there. Farewell, and God bless you.
Protecting you here are, in essence, treason. poisonous and will be treated as such. Please.
They'd better start showing me a bit of respect, or there'll be trouble. Behave yourself, Civvy.
Well, a new face. Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from? Really? Well, you're not the first amnesiac I've seen since things went awry. Trauma does strange things to people. In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village. For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it. Post haste. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. I would hope a stranger like you could provide me with some information. This isn't Scarborough, with holidaymakers just swanning about the place. No, being a visitor here puts you in a very unique position. I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside. Let me worry about what to do with it. Trust me, you will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us. Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again, did you come from the outside? What do you know? You misunderstand me. I desire a way out, not to dig deeper. And as for the interchange, that is a very dangerous word to be bandying about. I suggest you forget you've ever heard it. Whatever evil the scientists had hidden in there, it has wrought havoc on this place. So no one goes near the substation, understood? Anyone trespassing there will be shot. Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now. I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear? And if you still wish to have protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways. The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good. I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me with it. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker. I could send a patrol in, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious. Yes, what is it? Good day to you. Stay out of trouble, eh?
If I help them out, I might be able to get into the protocol camp. I hope.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outdoor activity on Slattern days.
Oh, who are you? I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do. Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did, it's just... Well, never mind. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something. What? You know that he's... Doesn't really matter how you know, does it? Look, I'll talk, but only to show you I'm doing nothing wrong. You have to keep quiet about this, please. Me husband, Philip, he went off exploring with one of his pals. Bloody fools, the pair of them. He said they were poking around in an old bunker and walked into a cloud of funny glowing spores or something. And he told me he started hearing voices. He says the voices hurt him. Whatever it was, it made him awful ill. He's not getting any better. Just a bit worse every day. Not exactly. I just know he called it the interchange. Oh, and he said something about the substation behind the pub, though that's off limits to us. The soldiers will string you up for anything these days, and my husband was exploring where they don't like you to explore. That captain of the protocol, he says what the boffins buried here plays merry hell with people's minds. Turns them into something not human. Not that any of that happened to my Philip. He's ill, that's all. I just know what the soldiers would do if they found him. You know, we've had one mite of luck. Came by a special tonic, which does something to settle the voices in his head and keep the infection down. At least, while you can get it, it does. But look, what's your interest in all this? I'm sorry, but I don't have any of the tonic left. I know where you can get some, though. There's a lady, calls herself Mother Jago, out in Casterfell Woods. Brews the tonic to her own recipe. She lives out by the old mine. I can mark on the map where to find her. And listen, I hate to ask, but could I trouble you to get us some of the tonic? Just a single bottle. We're almost run out. All right, nothing's certain, but if you can, it'd mean the world to me. Bye now.
Not sure I like the look of them.
The woods are still off limits. If you need to approach the woods for foraging, request an escort.
Report anything suspicious you find, and we can see about perhaps coming to terms, you and I. Yes, what is... Infected? You mean to say contaminated by that vile blue muck? And she would keep him hidden and endanger the whole village? Good Lord. I'll send someone over immediately. Now do you see why this place is under military discipline? I fought rebels in the Malayan jungle, and let me tell you, that was positively genteel in comparison to this wretched village. You can hardly call them English hereabouts anymore. Something in the land here is corrupting them all. You've done the right thing coming to me. It's vital this sort of thing's nipped in the bud before it spreads. Straight to the point. Very good. I'm willing to extend the hand of friendship to you, which would include giving you access to our camp at Skethermore. With us on the same side, if a chance for leaving this zone comes, I can promise you a good chance of seeing the outside. To be blunt, as a stranger, you're in a perfect position to help me with a delicate matter. We recently arrested a certain Dr. Garrow, one of the scientists from the research site. She contrived to escape the zone before the walls went up, but rather unexpectedly returned as part of a military convoy. More fool her. Dr. Garrow is dangerous, very clever, and egotistical enough to believe herself a magnitude cleverer yet. She's refused to tell us anything, and I refuse to stoop to Gestapo methods to force her. But a new face like yours, well, perhaps she'll talk to a stranger who plainly isn't beholden to the protocol. Ideally not. She's a willful one, our Dr. Garrow, and responds badly to demands. Show some finesse, if you can. Be friendly, helpful. Shower her with blandishments, whatever you need to get her to talk. When Garrow arrived, she demonstrated an ability to meddle with the barred machinery we've commandeered. Specifically, she disabled our camp's automatic security system and began to poke around where she wasn't welcome. It was an hour before we found her, trying to get access to one of the old barred bunkers. Who knows what damage she might have caused had she found a way inside. She left us no choice but to take her into custody, isolated in solitary confinement, where she can't pull her tricks. My men claim she muttered some incantation, and that caused the gun turrets to shut off. I don't believe in such nonsense as magic, but when she was captured, all they found on her was a broken radio. Now I don't know what to think. So you see...
Oh my God, are you still talking?
How she did it. What trick she uses to disable our machines. I trust you'll do your best. Our arrangement will depend on your success, naturally. Here, this pass will give you free passage throughout the Skethermore camp. The soldiers on guard will allow you into the prison section, too. All the way to Garrow's cell. Learn what you can and return here. Be sure to report to me in person. But be warned, one hint of betrayal, and that pass will not save you.
Right, I get it. Don't betray you.
Myself clear.
Fuck off.
Good day to you. Stay out of trouble, eh?
Knew I can get it together.
Hands away from any weapons, you.
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. If you approach any military areas in the area, you will be presumed to have...
Fucking hell, man. Oh my god, I need to do that for me again.
Leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. If you approach any military areas in the area...
Knew that was gonna ring. Every time I go buy one of these, it starts fucking ringing.
Do not trust Captain Sims. The protocol was enacted for the good of the country at large, not the quarantined area. If necessary, the quarantined area will be sacrificed.
And that is the Doctor Who Easter egg. I wonder if I go back then. No.
Towards them is encouraged. Intimate fraternization is not, and is punishable by 2 weeks in the glass house.
Saw some rabbit droppings earlier, so we haven't eaten them all.
Wish the CO would just let me show him what I can do. We're getting nothing done here.
A good soldier conserves his ammunition. A wild shot is a wasted round. Remember, every bullet counts.
Let's not have any trouble.
Nutritionally balanced and provide everything a healthy body needs. Calling it gruel or pig swill is very offensive. Reported either on an A27 form before the event or an A27B after the event. Make a special note of subject, severity, and duration.
Not sure I like the look of you.
Don't be causing trouble, all right?
Prisoners are reminded that the guards are permitted to use lethal force against escapees.
We're protecting them. The bloody old... Do as you're told, right?
Shut up, you fucking bum. Right. I'm going to save it there. Going to end it there. Because this prison is way too big to fucking explore. But I will explore it in the next episode. So, without further ado, stay safe, keep on gaming, like, favorite, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you saw what you enjoyed here today. If you want to see more. Links to our socials will be in the description and also in our main page. And also Discord community server will be there also. Feel free to join up on that. And from me and again, whoever the fuck I am, we'll catch you next episode. Bye.